I'm Chris Shattuck, and this is How to Work with PathAuto and Introduction to Views. In this chapter, we're going to install and configure PathAuto, a module that will allow us to create URL aliases automatically. Then we'll begin building our calendar view with another powerful module called Views. In the last chapter, we created a new content type called Tour. And in this chapter, we're going to begin by adding new tours via the Add Content form. Let's go ahead and begin by clicking the Add Content link in the shortcut bar. And now let's go ahead and click Tour to add a new tour page. Let's take a quick preview of the inputs because we added them in the previous steps, but we haven't previewed our form yet. So we have our event name and description. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. We have our location, tour type, dates, and guide. Okay, pretty simple inputs here. Let's go ahead and begin filling out some data. I'm going to go ahead and jump to the data sheet that we have. And let's go ahead and start at the top with the Mount McKinley Club September meeting. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this content and add it as the title. And then we're going to leave the description blank because there's no description yet. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to location. Let's go ahead and copy Anchorage as the location and paste it in. I'm going to copy mountain climb and paste it into the tour type. I'm going to copy the dates and paste it into the dates input. And finally, I'm going to copy the guide and paste it into the guide input. I'm going to scroll down and let's take a quick look at these options. We don't want to create a new revision. Let's check the URL path settings. Okay, so we need to create a URL alias for this particular tour, and it makes sense on a lot of levels, both for search engine optimization and for readability, to go ahead and use the title as a URL alias for a page. The trouble, though, is that this is kind of an extensive title, and it contains a lot of characters that we don't want. For example, there's uppercase characters that we need to convert to lowercase, and there's a period and a comma and spaces, and none of those work very well in a URL. It's much better to remove those characters that shouldn't be in URLs, convert the spaces to dashes, and convert everything to lowercase. To do this manually is possible, but it's kind of a pain, and it's error-prone as well. And if you're expecting your end users to do this as they add content, chances are they're going to take some shortcuts. Lucky for us, there's a module that will automatically take a pattern that can include your title and convert that to your URL alias by default, and it's called PathAuto.